One of the challenges of sports has been talking about serious topics. And in general, I don't think sports lends itself to talking about serious topics because, frankly, most of the media that covers sports and most of the athletes that play sports are not really that sophisticated when it comes to talking about complicated issues, things that are other than who might win a game. Right? And I think that's been really kind of exposed in the coronavirus era. One of the reasons why this show has grown so much is because we can talk about sports, but also we can talk about some of the impact of sports, particularly as it pertains to the virus. And that's why I'm so excited that, for instance, the Mountain West is going to be playing. The Pac-12 is going to be playing now. We talked with SEC Commissioner Greg Sankey earlier. I want to thank John McClain for hopping on. But one of the big challenges is talking about difficult topics in a smart and sophisticated way for large-scale audiences. And I thought Charles Barkley did a pretty good job talking about the idea of defunding the police and also talking about the Breonna Taylor case, which has gotten so much attention. This is from inside the NBA on Thursday night. I want to play both of these clips, and then I want to react to it a bit with you, and I may carry it over to the start of the third hour, the reaction as well. So here is Barkley talking about defunding the police and why he thinks it's stupid and why a lot of the details surrounding Breonna Taylor make it different than other cases that have received viral attention in the past several months. Listen.
To really be careful when I hear these fools on TV talking about defund the police and things like that. We need police reform and prison reform and things like that. Because you know who ain't going to defund the cops? White neighborhoods and rich neighborhoods. So that notion they keep saying that, I'm like, wait a minute, we just going to leave, who are black people supposed to call? Ghostbusters? When we have crime in our neighborhoods, we need police reform. But like I say, white people, especially rich white people, they're always going to have cops. So we need to stop that defund or abolish the cops crap. Just bad the young lady lost her life. But we do have to take into account that her boyfriend did shoot at the cops and shot a cop. So, like I say, even though I'm really sorry she lost her life, I don't think that we can just say we can put this in the same situation with George Floyd and Ahmaud Arbery. I just don't believe that.
Okay, look, I agree with pretty much everything Charles Barkley said there. I want to start with defund the police. It's lunacy. No one is actually in favor of defunding the police of any substantial number. Whether you're white, black, Asian, or Hispanic, all of the polling on that issue, it doesn't add up for anyone. So defunding the police is an absolutely ludicrous argument. Barkley saying who are we going to call the Ghostbusters actually worked pretty well there as a line to bring home how ridiculous the idea of doing it is. The other thing is I'm stunned by how many people don't know that Breonna Taylor's boyfriend fired the first shot and hit a police officer before they returned fire. That is why bringing charges and being able to get a conviction is so incredibly difficult. But I am blown away by how many people who think they are informed on this issue don't even know the most basic facts surrounding that particular incident. And maybe I shouldn't be stunned by how poorly informed people are, but the lawyer in me who always says what matters is the facts, assumed that many of the people who are the most outspoken in this case would have actually done their homework and known what they were talking about. But I think, sadly, what you are coming to realize and recognize is that common sense isn't that common and that it's rare. And that's why Charles Barkley is so good oftentimes at cutting through the noise and getting to the essence of the questions that matter. So I want to give Sir Charles a nod, also give him a tip of the cap. I'll take my lawyer hat off for him. He did a pretty good job discussing both of those incidents.